What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Uncharted 2 Remastered Brutal Difficulty walkthrough. This is Chapter 3 Borneo, and Welcome to Hell. Or you're at least at like the front gate to Hell. Chapter 14 is what I'm not basically considered to be hell itself, but this is kind of like you're on like the front lawn to the hell, and then tunnel vision is actually like you've gone through the door to hell and now you're in like the living room of hell. So for this initial section, just like you could on crushing or any other difficulty, you can stealth through most of this. When you get into the next area, the two guys that are on top, I want to say there's a way that you can stealth up to them and kill them, but at the same time I'm not sure if that's actually possible. And I'm also pretty certain that when you start shooting at any of these guys, I think like two more guys like spawn in. I'm not 100% positive. They might just be like way over to the right up there that you just don't see them. But usually about 7 out of 10 times that I would do this section, even on like crushing, I can usually get a headshot on that guy, and other times it just like damages him. For going through this on brutal, this is my third pass at this area, amazingly. Never could get a headshot on that guy. I always ended up just damaging him, but I kind of got lucky in those two guys that dropped down were coming towards me, so I was able to blind fire and kill them pretty quickly. And thankfully the guy that was still on top was focused more on Sully and not dealing with me, so I didn't have to worry about him killing me while I was trying to kill the other guys. So, and then coming into this next area, this area is only kind of annoying just because this guy up here has the height advantage on you, and unfortunately where I am in cover initially, I couldn't properly like blind fire at that guy, so I had to take the risk of like jumping up to the next piece of cover, and that's what usually ended up killing me for the 2 times before I did this part, and that guy nearly killing me. Thankfully that guy is always just standing there, so you can usually get a quick headshot on him. There's some moments in this game that despite the higher difficulty that they added in, there's some sections where the AI are really stupid and they will sometimes stand around just no matter what. But this is the first instance of you're on your way to hell. You're kind of like in the neighborhood at this point. You're kind of like you've just made the left turn onto like Hell Boulevard or something, and you can stealth kill those first two guys, and Most of the time that guy that's up on that ledge, you can get a headshot on him. I found using the AK actually guaranteed a headshot more than the pistol. Don't ask me why, but it does. But when you trigger the spawn of these enemies, if you're lucky enough to get back here without getting killed, that first guy that kind of goes by that piece of cover, he always will go right there, so you can usually get lucky and kill him before he gets a shot on you. Now what I should have done, and I kind of realized it like right after I blew that generator up, is you want to try and not blow that thing up until you go against that piece of cover there to trigger in the next wave of enemies, since I believe at least like 3 or 4 guys will move towards that specific section. And you usually can blind fire and blow that that generator up, and you should be able to take out at least like 3 or 4 guys, depending on how aggressive or passive they are in trying to come towards you. But this piece of cover is ideal for this area, since 95% of the time when they throw a grenade, it usually lands on the other side of this cover, so you don't even need to actually like get out of the way. I believe I've had like 1 time, maybe 2, where I think where the guy was to where he threw the grenade, it actually landed like on my shoulder, but they were usually like on my right or my left instead of like in front of me. So that might have been the case in that. I'm not really sure, but for the most part, you pretty much want to stay on this piece of cover the entire time. And that was one of those moments where that grenade almost landed on my side, but I got lucky and it decided to fall to the other side. You basically know you're in the clear when Sully, I think he says like that's all of them, or we should arm the bombs or something, and you get the little C4 indicator up in the corner. And for the most part, as you're arming all these bombs, you just want to run around and try and pick up all the loose ammo that you can. And I didn't talk about it, but the other thing they did with this brutal difficulty is that they severely decreased the ammo pickups. I've had, I think, like 1 or 2 occasions where I've gotten like 5 ammo from a pickup. And the only time where the ammo is actually like decently numbered, like in the 50s or something, is when it's just like a random like weapon pickup that's just in the location. It's not like dropped by an enemy, it's just like one of those predetermined like weapon pickups. Like if you have like a shotgun and there's like an AK, it's guaranteed to have like 54 shots or something, or 40 something shots. But if you have an AK and it's just like a random like weapon like ammo pickup, it's only gonna be like 4 or 5. And then this part is just them. This is basically the introduction of the combat system, and as you can see, unlike how you get killed with 2 shots, you can actually take a couple hits even on this difficulty, which will come in very handy for the final boss fight, since there's a really easy way to like make that fight incredibly easy using the combat system, which I have no reason to believe that it shouldn't work on brutal. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting to that point to record and use it in my guide.
You always follow the hose. Just like in Montreal, huh?